name is Pizza, and I am Doug's favorite food. Doug lost about 1.5 pounds this week, which is pretty good. I'm sure he'd love to tell you all about it.
Hello, welcome back. So I just weighed myself this morning and I exercised this morning and I already ate breakfast. This is Saturday morning, and so when I weighed myself this morning I had lost 1.4 pounds. 1.4 pounds in the past week, and I'm down to 198.2 pounds, which is decent. That's good. I'm below 200, I'm 198.2, and I can live with that, right? So it's the lowest that I've been in 54 weeks, and I've been below 200 pounds about 15 weeks out of the last 830 weeks. Last 16 years, I've been below 200 pounds, right about 15 weeks, something like that. So I'm below 200 again, and I am marching towards 185, hopefully. 185 pounds. If I could hit 180, that might be great too, but we'll see. 185 is kind of what I'm really aiming for initially. So it's been a good week, and I was pretty disciplined in a lot of areas, and my body is changing, and my cravings are changing, and my diet is changing, which is great. It's all, and I'm not even trying to do it, it's just kind of working out for me. So this week I stopped eating. On Monday, I stopped eating at, actually, 10:30 was my last meal. So I really stopped eating by 11 o'clock in the morning. And I used to go till about 1:30, but now I'm stopping about 2.5 hours earlier, which helps with the intermittent fasting, helps with that process. Probably it does, because they'll say that, when you don't have anything in your stomach after about 14 hours or 16 hours, then your body starts burning the fat. So the more hours you have after that 14 or 16 hour point, the more fat you're going to burn, basically. So that's awesome. I'm stopping eating earlier now. So I do have Shakology at 11:30 in the morning. It's just like a little protein. It's a supplement drink. I have that first thing in the morning, and I have that at about 11:30, and that's it for the day. By 12 o'clock, I'm done. I have some coffee. I have a cup of coffee at 2 o'clock, and I just drink water, and that's it for the rest of the day. And I don't really have cravings for food, and it's been great. So number one, this week I stopped eating by 12 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock. I actually stopped eating real meals by 11 o'clock in the morning. And I have Shakeology first thing in the morning, and and also at the last thing in the morning, which is 11:30. And here's the bag. Here's the Shakeology bag. It says on there that it helps with junk food craving. Now I've been taking this now for several weeks, and I don't know if this is what is preventing me from going after the sugar and the candy and everything, or if it's the fasting, or if it's both. But one way or another, my desire to eat the sugar has decreased dramatically. And so number three is basically, so now I have 2 meals a day. I have my breakfast, that's eggs. I have 4 eggs, scrambled eggs, at about 7:40 in the morning. About 10:30 I have my other meal, which is basically a frozen food. It's going to be like Stouffer's frozen, spaghetti meatballs, or it's going to be Atkins, whatever Atkins has. I'll eat that. I'll add some chicken to it. Or it'll be a burrito. I have a frozen burrito or Red's burrito, even the chicken, even the Philly cheesesteak burrito by Red's, and I'll add chicken to it. I'll mix it all together, and that'll be like my meal. So it's like 2 real meals. In between those 2 meals, I'll have 2 bananas. That's essentially what I'm eating, Monday through Friday, which is, it just started this week. So I've decreased the amount of food that I'm eating probably by at least 20% in the last week. And I don't even feel like I need the additional food, and obviously it's going to make it easier for me to lose weight as well. So number 4, I've cut out my sugar. The last 10 days, I haven't had any additional sugar, no more candy. I used to have candy every single day. If there were brownies, on the counter at work, I'd eat some brownies, I'd cupcakes, whatever. I'm done. I don't buy the Hershey bars anymore. I'm done. So the crazy thing is, last week, when I was having that Dunkin' Donuts stuff, the donut didn't even taste that great, and then the big drink didn't even taste that great with all the sugar in it, the mocha, whatever it was, milkshake thing. So I was drinking it and eating it, but I wasn't feeling like I really needed it or wanted it. And then Halloween was on Wednesday, not this last week, but 2 weeks ago, and I didn't have any candy, and I was face to face with my Tootsie Rolls, M&Ms, which is one of my favorites, all that stuff. I didn't even feel the need to have it. So that's a game changer for me, of course. So I haven't had any sugar outside of my coffee sugar for 10 days now. Moving forward, this is great. So these are little incremental things that you change over time, and your body can accept, and you create new habits over time, and slowly it's going to bring you down with the weight, right? Number 5 is trampoline. So I did the trampoline cardio. I did it for 6 days this week. I took 1 day off this week, and I did it 6 days, 33 minutes per day, and so it came out to 197 minutes for the week of trampoline cardio. Number 6, I did my body weight exercises like I do 5 days in a row, and then I take 1 day off, and then I do the body weight exercises again, for another 5 days. So that's what I've done this week. Those are like the 6 major things. I did make a huge mistake on Thursday night. I was waiting for a movie. I was gonna go see a movie on Thursday night, and we're starting at 7, and it's right next to a good pizza place. It's like literally, it's 20 feet from the front of the movie place. So I bought a pizza. I bought a large pizza, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have it tomorrow morning for breakfast. Maybe I'll have 1 piece. I can have 1 piece. And then I'm driving there, and I started salivating. My mouth started salivating when I started thinking about that freaking pizza. And I'm like, oh God, I'm probably gonna have 2 pieces. Oh well, I've been doing so good, all week. I'll probably have 2. We'll see what happens. I got there. I got that pizza. I put it in the back seat. I took a picture of it. I was talking to my mom on the phone, waiting for the movie to start, and boom, I had half the pizza. I had 4 pieces. I just shoveled it right down my throat. Yeah, I'm not supposed to do that. So I would have probably lost at least 2 pounds this week if I didn't have that breakdown Thursday night and eat that freaking pizza. But hey, I'll take 1.4 pounds. That's good. And so I finished the rest of the pizza this morning, Saturday morning. That was my breakfast. I had pizza this morning. Okay, and then in another hour, I'm gonna have 2 bananas, and I'm gonna have another Shakology drink, and that's it for the day. By 12 o'clock, I'm done. I'm done. For the whole Saturday, I'll just have a coffee and water for the rest of the day. So I did break down and have half the pizza. My sugar cravings have declined dramatically in the last 10 days, like I've mentioned. I don't know if it's the Shakology or the fasting or what. Maybe it's the combination of both. But now, I had to have sugar every day. I had to have M&Ms or, I had the Vietnamese coffees are just all sugar. It's almost like a little milkshake. I'm done. I'm free of it. It's like I'm not a slave to that sugar craving anymore, which is awesome. And I know it's going to help me lose weight. So that's fantastic. And my appetite has decreased as well in the last week. And I'm only having 2 meals. I used to have 3 meals by 2 o'clock, so I was still fasting, but, I was chowing down, man. I was having the ribs. I was eating, like, steak. A lot of steak at 1 meal. Then I'd have the ribs at, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That'd be my second and my third meal for the day. And now I'm not doing that. Now I'm just having a little frozen food for my second meal, and I'm done. And I'm not saying frozen food's good for you, but it's convenient and it's cheap. And I love the Stouffer's spaghetti and meatballs. It tastes great. So anyhow, diet isn't perfect, but I'm definitely eating at least 20% less this past week than what I normally eat. So that's another awesome thing. That's another game changer. Cutting down the sugar by like 80%, and then cutting down the amount of food that I eat by 20%. Going to be game changers for me moving forward. This week I am not going to increase my cardio. I'm at 33 minutes. My exercise routine lasts for an hour right now in the mornings, because I do body weight exercises before I do the trampoline. It's about an hour. Sometimes it's 65 minutes or whatever. I don't want to do more exercise than that, and it just takes a lot of time, and I got to go to work and everything. So I don't want to do more cardio if possible. So I'm not going to increase my cardio. I'm just going to do 33 minutes as I've been doing, and we'll see how it works out for next weekend. With my new diet, lack of sugar, and eating less food. We'll just see how it works out for next weekend. That's it. We'll see how it goes. So I'll try and do a video next weekend. We'll see how it goes. And if you have any questions, just let me know. And hopefully I lose at least 1.5 pounds of weight this week. I'd love to lose 2 pounds if possible. But we'll see how it goes. and I hope you lose weight as well. And that's it. All right, thank you for watching. Have a good week. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We hope you liked it. Please subscribe, like, or comment, and if you have questions, we'll try and help you out. And have yourself a fantastic week. Bye-bye.